All right, listen up, Lion family. This is Coach Rhodes, head football coach at Warhill, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. All of our administrators, our athletic director, our coaches, our parents, our players, all of you that volunteer to make this program what it is, I want to extend my thanks to you. Thank you. We are on to New Kent. Also want to thank our seniors for leading the way in a 14-0 win over the Tab Tigers. I want to congratulate all of our players of the week, including our coach of the week, who I'm excited to say is Coach Shadricks. Congratulations. We are on to New Kent, a very tough opponent. This game will be played in our own backyard right over at Warhill Stadium, 7 o'clock Thursday, and we need those stands packed. Come out and support these Lions as we take on New Kent right in our own backyard at Warhill Stadium, 7 o'clock. Here's this week's edition of Lions Lane. Coach Johnson?
Thanks, Coach Rose. And we're at halftime at the game against Tab. I am with Chris Marrero. Chris, it's amazing because you played football in Ohio. Yes. Coach Rose played football in Ohio.
Yes.
For a quick second, talk about football in Ohio.
Football in Ohio is a different atmosphere. It seems that wherever you play football, the city you play football, the town you play football, the county, whatever you have it, it lives for Friday night. And it's a little bit different down here. When you see where I'm from, these stands would be packed. Marching bands would be going nuts. You'd have cheerleader duels and stuff like that. It's a different atmosphere in Ohio, and Coach Rhodes can attest to that. It's a different atmosphere in Ohio than it is in Virginia.
And I can say yes, he will, because he tells me we talk about it all the time.
Sure. And
it's wonderful. Now, what about them Warhill Lions? What did you see today in the first half that you like?
What I see that I like is the defense is playing with such intensity through 2.5 quarters. 2.5 games. The defense is coming prepared. The offense needs to, and just my opinions, because my son plays the offensive line, execution's key. Execution has to be key. You've got to stay on your block. You got to know your assignment. You got to know the man beside you. You got to know his assignment, as well as everybody else on the other side of the line. You got to know their assignment. You got to know how they work, how they move.
That was well said, Chris. And like you said, you know football, and we appreciate what you do for this community.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, the only thing that I can say is this is a young team, and I will go online to say this. I appreciate the coaches. I appreciate the school. During a pandemic that these kids have been through, last year 6 games, and everything that the coaches have done and have built, this is a young team. They've got a bright future. They've got a good coaching staff. They've got a good coaching group. They've got a good bunch of young kids that are out here, and they're putting in effort. And that's a good thing to see during this pandemic.
That is outstanding. And that's your Warhill's Lane.
I hope you enjoyed Lions Lane and the highlights. I hope to see you at the game this Thursday at Wayner Stadium at 7 o'clock. Lion Pride, Lion Proud.